Business, and most of these, all of them in fact, have participated or in some way are assisted by the Ministry of Youth Self-Starter Program. We're very happy to have them. We're here with the perspectives of the Bahamas through their eyes. Very happy to have tonight Ms. Keishelle Kerr of Creative Wealth Training Bahamas. Thanks, Keishelle, appreciate it. Happy also for Sherelle Carroll of SageEden Media Group. Nice to have you. Thanks also to Atario Mitchell of Bahamas Striping. Thanks, Atario. And Jamil Lightburn of Cheesecake Heaven. Now that's really interesting, but hello, welcome. We'll have some taste of that this evening, but appreciate it. If there are any kind of persons coming to scrutinize to make sure that you in fact have a business, you are at this particular location, that what you say on this paper or application form is in fact true, do you have any of that?
Well, firstly, there is an independent body who decides. It's an independent selection committee outside of the government of the Bahamas, and they would do the follow-up calls. They do have measurable objectives, so they will ensure through calling and following up with you that you are doing what you're saying you're doing.
Right.
But I want people to know that they realize that starting a business, there are many chances for the business to fail.
Sure.
So there's room for that growth, but it's an initiative to give persons that start.
Is it only funding, or are you able to get technical assistance? For instance, you may not need the grant, but you go to self-starter program and say, well, I need help with management, I have help with accounting, or I need help with marketing. Is that also available, Dario?
Well, I'm not 100% sure about that. I know when it comes to me, I was able to get advice from the minister himself and key person in the self-starter program.
Right. How much money is available for a particular individual, or does it depend on what it is that you're asking? Maybe a manufacturing business can qualify for a larger amount of grant than, say, a media company, or somebody who's doing paving like you would qualify for a greater amount than someone who's, maybe in the business of doing artwork, for instance.
But I would like it if it was of it, but no, the grant amount is up to $5,000.
Okay, up to 5,000, no more, but you can get somewhere in that vicinity.
Yeah.
The application process, Keishelle is saying, is not difficult, but did you need any kind of help? Did you have to kind of bring to the table, what you have done in the past, some kind of audited or accounting statements? Did you have to bring references, for instance, Jamil?
Well, with the application itself, it wasn't difficult to fill out. It was really basic with information. They normally ask for like a little background history or a little explanation of what the business entails. Paraphernalia like cards, flyers, brochures, stuff like that.
I focus on corporate training, public relations, marketing, and a lot of media and branding work. And so this is my second full year in business, and it's been an awesome experience. I've learned a lot. If I didn't take the risk, I wouldn't be here today.
Interesting. Assisted by the self-starter program.
Yes, but the thing is, I actually started my business before I got funding, and the first time I was actually turned down. So I just wanted to share with persons who are out there thinking, okay, if I get turned down once, should I apply again? I was that person who reapplied, and I was happy that I was able to get the funding, which primarily took care of my website, building that to a first-class basis, and also just assisting with some of the marketing paraphernalia.
About expenses, and one of your biggest is, of course, labor. So, but at the same time, if you're going to be in business, you've got to be able to deliver the product and the service that you say you deliver.
Exactly, and you can't do it all by yourself. And if you look at labor as not an expense, but really an asset, if you have the right persons on your team, your business is definitely sure to grow. And I'm happy to actually have two awesome interns who are working with me, Natasha Ruppin in the events coordination aspect, and Larissa Sawyer, who manages some of the PR and marketing businesses.